So a lot of atheists out there have a question about the Garden of Eden. How can you see or think that God is omnipotent when he could have known that, putting the tree there, so on and so forth, would cause Adam to eat the apple and then eventually disobey God? I think it comes down to two perspectives. If it wasn't for the Garden of Eden, apple disobeying, we couldn't exist. So that's something. So maybe humanity could be punished for that, and God knew that we were going to be punished, but he knew that there was going to be good that came from us. One perception perspective. My personal understanding of the Garden of Eden, my personal just level of thought process on that disagrees or is different than the general Bible perspective or literal Bible interpretation, is that it's a story of innocence. How human beings were innocent in the beginning. That's what the Garden of Eden, that's what paradise was, pure innocence and the level to which we could be free and we could understand that we were purely innocent. And then even God made Eve, which still had a certain level of innocence, but there is that connection. And the tree of knowledge is like a cautionary story of what happens. So when God tells you to do something, generally you think about, or not do something, you should generally not do it. So what happened was that the Garden of Eden, when Apple took the bite from the apple, he came to the level of knowledge. And what was this knowledge? It was knowledge that I can do something right, or I can do something wrong, and the innocence is in between. So the right was not eating from the tree that Adam didn't do. The wrong was eating from the tree, which Adam did do, and he realized that he was in the wrong. And the middle is the innocence that he no longer has. And this is the understanding and the perspective that generally comes from the Garden of Eden, and the understanding that I partake or personally understand or personally think of coming from the Garden of Eden. That the tree of knowledge was really just knowledge about being able to do something right and doing something wrong, morality to a certain degree. And that going against God is immoral. So this is my certain perception and perspective of it. And human beings would not be living in a paradise if it wasn't for Adam eating the apple, because that's when they realized that they were naked. After the realization that they were naked came children. So previous to this, it was just Adam and Eve. And that's all it was. It wasn't anything more. So yeah, the tree of knowledge was what I would consider something that really just comes down to the fact that you can do something right, you can do something wrong, and Adam chose wrong with that issue, and it created all of us. And the real question is that shit justified? Is that shit okay, or are we being still punished for the actions of Adam? Possibly. Who knows? If you want to take the Bible literally, I think you're a freaking idiot, but I think evolution is real. I think a lot of different stuff, but that's just me. I'm not a Bible humming Christian, so... Yep, my thoughts on it.